Hey everyone, today I'm going to list out the valid reasons for why it's totally possible for Benjen Stark to cross the wall. As you know, in the Season 6 finale, he said the wall is more than just ice and stone, strong magic carved into its foundation. As long as it stands, I cannot stand past. Apparently the show merged coldhands storyline with Benjen. In the books, coldhands says these lines as he refuses to go with Sam and Gilly after he leaves them at the Black Gate of the Night Fort located underneath the wall. Anyway, Benjen could have actually crossed the wall if he tried because the wall is unprotected and open to hazards. I'm going to talk about some theories which all explain why the wall is unsafe. Don't think I'm going off topic or the title is misleading. The content is totally relevant. If the wall is unguarded, automatically it makes it easier for Benjen to cross it. So without wasting any time, let's get started, and be careful of spoilers. Benjen said that the magical barrier wouldn't allow him to pass through the wall. But what if the magical spells are weak? He may have a chance, right? Bran the Builder supposedly built the wall with the help of the Children of the Forest and the Giants. The Children of the Forest probably helped him to build the wall with magical properties. I mean, they are the ones who carved the spells into its foundation. Now, if you look at the time they built the wall, it was during the Age of Heroes, which is several thousand years ago. Since it is a very long time, probably the spells could have faltered by now. This explains the return of the White Walkers after thousands of years. Sure, you can say that ice and fire are in a balanced state. When fire comes back, so does ice. But still, I think this factor is worth considering. If you don't find this convincing, then here is a theory that tries to explain the same reason based on some recent events. Okay, the theory claims that the wall draws its power from the Night's Watch. According to one of Old Nan's stories, the dead cannot pass as long as the wall stands, and the men of the Night's Watch stay true. Now you have to pay attention to these words. The Night's Watch stay true. Well, have they? No. The Night's Watch killed their Lord Commanders twice. Both Mormont and Jon were betrayed by their own men. So, they didn't stay true, and most importantly, if you analyze the strength of the Night's Watch, it has decreased over the years. The military order is at the worst in the history. Most of their recruits are criminals who opted the wall to avoid their execution. The Night's Watch barely have men and enough resources to guard the wall. At the beginning, all 19 castles were all guarded, but now their strength has dwindled to less than 1,000. Sorry, I don't know the exact numbers. I guess 1,000 is way too high. So if the Night's Watch is weak, so is the power of the wall. Their strength and loyalty are kind of proportional. Okay, the final theory claims that the strong magic, which is bound to the wall, no longer exists, because the Night's Watch have already nullified the spell when they brought 2 dead men inside Castle Black. Later, one of them attacked Lord Commander Mormont and Jon saved him. You have to keep in mind that the Wights are zombie-like creatures, reanimated corpses, who are remotely controlled by the walkers. If the magic really existed, it would have prevented the rise of the dead. So pretty much the wall is in a vulnerable state. If you can't understand, take the Three-Eyed Raven's cave for example. When Bran entered the cave for the first time, it had some powers which prevented the White Walkers and dead men infiltrating it. But when the Night's King touched Bran, the magic got nullified. The cave became vulnerable, and you know what happened later. The wall and the cave have almost the same abilities, but both are now powerless to stop the dead. Besides, if Bran can pass through the wall, so can Benjen. He has the mark of the Night's King in his hands. If he can do it, so can Benjen. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe.